Hello and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Wayne. I'm going to take you for a full video walk-around presentation and condition report of this beautiful Nissan X-Trail ST that you've inquired on. So we'll start at the front. It does have the factory nudge bar fitted, which also has the twin driving lights up the front there and the Nissan covers on those. All in excellent condition across the front bar. It does have fog lights fitted down the bottom. All clear lenses across the front of the headlights with the orange indicator lenses. Just brings a nice smart look to the front. Finishes off all the chrome accents on the paintwork there as well. Looking down the driver's side, no obvious dents, no major scratching in the paintwork. Good evidence that the previous owner has looked after the car really well. Alloy wheels at the front. They're a twin 5-spoke alloy wheel. They are a 17-inch alloy and it's got Bridgestone tyres on the front, which has still got plenty of tread left in there. Moving down the side, does have the slimline weather shields. These are great for a rainy day like today in Melbourne, where if it is raining, you're on the road, you can wind the window down a little bit and you can not get rained on while you've got fresh air still coming into the cabin. Being very particular about the car, it does have central locking on the key, but it looks like the previous owner might have liked the using the key themselves, because there is some light marking just around the door handle. But other than that, the door, the front guard, the rear door, all in excellent condition. Rear alloy wheel in good condition. Rear tyres still got good tread left on that as well. Again, being really picky, there's a small scratch just here which has been touched up, so it's not going to deteriorate or cause you any grief moving forward. Moving around to the back of the car, the thing that's really good about the X-Trail design is these really large tail lights. You can see the way they come up. They're at the top half of the car, which means all the cars behind you can visibly see them really easy. And you've also got the high mount stop light up the top as well. Moving into the tailgate, it does have the twin gas struts, making it super easy to open. Pretty much goes all the way up itself. And again, credit to the owner having kept the cargo blind in place for the privacy of anything that you may have stored, as well as the protective cargo liner in the back here, protecting the plastics under here, and then under there's additional storage which you can slide things into there. The good thing about this side though is it's got a handle there. When you slide it out, it's got additional storage space, and these can be altered simply by lifting these pieces out and turning them around, sticking them on the other side, so you can actually separate your luggage really cleanly throughout there. Does have a Nissan square hitch tow bar fitted, and all badging in place on the tailgate. Very clean, as you can come to expect on a car like this. It has definitely been looked after. Paintwork again down the passenger side. There's nothing crazy to point out. It's all pretty much what you're going to come to expect for the year and mileage of the car. Tyres are good. Left-hand alloy wheel, generally the one that's going to cop the brunt of the gutter, but nothing there on that one. And again, tyres have still got plenty of tread left in them. And the front one, again, not a single mark on it. Shows that the previous owner's been careful when they're parking, taking care and pride in their possession, and again, just a great example of what the Nissan X-Trail ST can be. Under the bonnet, we're going to find Nissan's 2-litre inline 4-cylinder turbo diesel engine. Puts out a pretty impressive 110 kilowatts out of a small diesel engine and 320 newton meters of torque, so it's certainly not one of the slower SUVs in the diesel variation. And it's also got a 6-speed sports auto, which means you'll feel the gear changes and it will kick you up and pick you up at good pace. It is 4x4 on demand, which we'll go through in the cabin shortly. It's also got a fuel tank, 65 litre size, and the impressive thing about this, even though it's a big family-sized SUV, the average fuel consumption is only 7.4 litres per 100 k's, and at an average distance of 878 k's per tank, depending on how many people you're carrying and how you choose to drive. And also in regards to the square hitch tow bar, this vehicle is rated at 1,350 kilos towing capacity, so a decent load out of a 2-litre SUV. Sitting inside the X-Trail now, we'll give you a rundown of all the features the car has inside, and also again the quality of the car in here. On the driver's door, we'll start off with the fact that it's got perforated design on the doors here. Nice with the chrome handles inside as well. And then you've got your power windows to all 4 doors, automatic on the driver's window, and then you've also got the power lock to stop the kids in the back from playing with them, central locking, and your left and right power mirrors. In behind the steering wheel there's a little dial that allows you to adjust your headlights up and down. That's so when you've got a trailer hooked on the back, if it dips it down at the back, you can dip your headlights down a little bit. You've got your on-off switch for your driving lights at the front and your ESP stability control there as well. We do have a leather bound steering wheel, and everything is at the touch of your hands here. You've got your cruise control on the right hand side. On the left hand side you'll find this little toggle which switches you between stations on your radio, and a little information button here which changes and toggles through the screen on there between the different options: fuel economy, range to empty, driving time, things like that. You've got your Bluetooth controls and your stereo controls up and down, and the change between the radio and CD. In behind the steering wheel, the dash gauge is nice and easy to read. Got your rev tacker on the left with your speedo on the right. We will be topping this car up because the light has just come on as we were sitting here on idle. 122,000 Ks showing on the clock, and the great thing about this car is it has excellent service history, all done at the Berwick Motor Group with Nissan. Moving through to, actually on this side, there's one of these on both sides, so nice compact look to the dash. When they're closed you can't really see them, but when they're open they're a bigger cup holder on both sides, one for the driver and the passenger. Nice and convenient up there out of the way, rather than being down here cluttering up the center console area. Moving to the middle here, got a big storage compartment up there on the dash. Handy for CDs or your wallet maybe, sunglasses, anything you need to hide in there. And then you've got the radio setting and system in the middle there. You'll note that it does have the Bluetooth, auxiliary input, the FM AM radio, and also the CD slot there as well. Got a little storage compartment down in here, and as we move through you'll see your hazard lights and then your aircon controls, all nice and simple to use there as well. Temperature on the left hand side, you've got recirculated air or fresh air, and your AC turned on or off, and then you've got your fan speed and the direction of air you want it to go. Down in front of the gear stick we've got the 12 volt power outlet, and we've got our 4-wheel drive control. So I'll get the gear selector out of the way. So on the 4-wheel drive controls here you're going to see it's currently in 2-wheel drive. So basically this is front wheel drive mode, most fuel efficient and most standard way to drive. If you're going down the freeway and it starts drizzling rain a little bit and you get worried that the roads are going to get a bit slippery, put it into auto mode, and what that'll do, it'll run it in your 2-wheel front wheel drive mode unless it loses some traction, and then those back wheels are going to kick in. Now if you go off-road a little bit, or you're on a steep gravel driveway or something, you want the added bonus of using those 4-wheel drive mode, you can turn it into lock mode by doing that, and that'll put all 4 wheels into motion at the same time, making it really easy for you to climb up that incline. Move it back to 2-wheel drive. This is downhill descent control, so this will actually slow the vehicle down and only allow it to go at a very slow progressive speed as you're going back down a steep incline as well. So again, it is designed to be a part-time off-roader, and if you are going down that road or camping, it's certainly going to tick those boxes as well. As I mentioned outside, it's a 6-speed sports auto, so down into drive, and then if you flick it across to the right hand side, that'll allow you to flick it down into lower gears or higher gears at the simple push of a button. Moving it back into park, handbrake easily found over here on the left hand side of these twin cup holders in the middle, and then you've also got your center console which also has your USB and auxiliary inputs in there, and a little bit of storage through there as well. Moving through the rest of the car, again, just to note, a credit to the previous owner, all very clean. You look at the trims on the seats, all very clean, and nice velour cloth style trim with a neat pattern in the middle, all the way through to the back, rubber floor mats all the way through protecting your carpets on the floor, back seat in great condition, and even all the way through to the hood lining on the roof. There's no marks or damage evident there, so definitely a credit to the previous owner. And the other thing to note too, guys, is the vehicle will come with the 2 factory remote central locking keys, and the service book and owner's manual is all in here, and as I mentioned, it does have great service history through Berwick Nissan as well. Thank you so much again for taking the time to watch our walk-around presentation of our 2013 Nissan X-Trail ST. I hope you found the video to be helpful and informative in making your decision for that next step in the process. A couple other things we like to mention. My name's Wayne Simmons, used vehicle manager. I've been part of the group with the owners, Paul and Chris. This is a true family-owned and run business, and I've been with them now for nearly 11 years. Certainly proud to say we work super hard for all of our customers, and that'll be found online in Google. So if you Google Berwick Mitsubishi, you'll find us with a 4.8 out of 5-star rating with over 800 reviews from some of our customers Australia-wide. That should give you the assurance that you're buying an excellent quality vehicle and from the right people as well. The other thing with this car, because it's got great history and the condition it's in, it does qualify for an additional premium mechanical protection plan. This is a 5-year mechanical protection plan. Will come at an extra fee, but it will give you unlimited claims up to $3,000 per claim on covered components, up to 10 years of roadside assistance, no excess up front, and it's a huge amount of value. We'd love the opportunity to tell you a little bit more about that. So please ask, and also if you are looking to fund this vehicle on finance, either with us or your own company, we'd love to talk to you about how much difference that plan would make to your payment. It is only a small fee per week. So again, call us on 9907 0555 if you'd like to book in the test drive, or if you'd like to do what nearly 50% of our customers do, and that is secure the vehicle subject to viewing and driving, and we could even turn it around on the same day. Again, thanks so much for watching. I look forward to speaking soon.